Hello everyone, welcome back to our lesson, and today we are going to talk about a concrete and formwork of Takeoff, and we will learn how to do a quantity takeoff of it. So let's go straight to our detail. First of all, we need to open our QS Auto Pro. So we type QS menu and then click enter, and you enter again. So it will open right away, as you can see. And then we are going to check the detail first. So as we know, there are three types of Takeoff. So we got PC1, PC2, and PC3. So right now we have the section detail, the rebar, everything. So now we back to our layout. As you can see, there are marked name of it next to the Takeoff. So first of all, we need a line around our Takeoff as we normally do. So we use PL and then we draw line around the boundary of our Takeoff. And then you click C, enter to close. As you can see, so right here I already draw a line because I don't want the video is too long. So all you need to do is just let me delete this one for you, or you just put the rectangle or click it. Yep, like this. Let me do it again. You click the rectangle. Yep, so you got the line. So you make sure all the Takeoff have the polyline around it. As you can see right here, the blue one, I already draw it because I don't want the video is too long for you guys. Okay, so now we go straight to our tool. It's QS Auto Pro Formwork. You click on it and then you go down to S1. It said export wall, column, footing. So it can use for wall, column, and footing. So right now we are using a Takeoff, or we call it footing. By input the height and pick the name of it, and then pick object which is polyline at the moment. So you just click on it and we need to input the height. So we go with a PC1 first. The height of it is 400 millimeter. So you type 400 and enter. Now you go back to the layout. So just remember that we are counting the PC1 first, and then we will go to another type by PC2 and PC3. So right now we need to find a PC1. So not this one, but this one. So we need to click the name of it. Let me go zoom. Yep. Click the name of it, and then you click on the polyline of the Takeoff that we just draw at the moment, and boom. As you can see, it shows us like PC1. The height is 400 millimeter, and it's give us the quantity automatically. We don't have to import or doing anything. It's really simple, fast, and save a lot of your time. Okay, as a QS, we have a lot of things to do, especially in the tender work. So this tool have us a lot. So I'm gonna insert more row here, and then yep, let me put this back to the normal. Okay, and then we going for another PC1. All you need to do is just click on the name of it and then click on the polyline of the Takeoff. As you can see, it counts for automatically. You don't have to type anything. And down here we have another PC1. Again, pick the name and then pick the line. Pick the name and pick the line. See, it's really simple. And now you click escape. Yeah. After you click escape, we go for another tab. You go again to QS Auto Pro Formwork, and then you go to S1 again. But this time we are doing for the PC2. So the height of it is 500 millimeter. So you type 500 and enter. And then you're just doing the same thing. But this one is for PC2. So you click on the name of it, and then you click on the line that we just draw at the moment, and boom, as you can see, there are PC2 the height is 500 millimeter, and also it calculates for us as well. We don't have to do anything. And then we keep going for PC2. As you can see, it's really simple. Just click and click, like double click. That's it. And then this one, PC3, will go there at the moment. As you can see, click the name and the line. Click the name and the line. As you can see, it's really simple. You can see, and it's really, really fast. Okay, it told us to input the row, so we just insert, because this one is run out of the row. Okay, and click yes, and then you type it in the okay. As you can see, now it's okay. So for PC2, it's all done. The remaining one is only PC3, so we click escape and escape again. And now we are going for the PC3. You go again and then click on export wall column footing or S1. And then for this one, for PC3, the height of it is 600 millimeter. So you type 600 and click enter. It's the same thing. We just change the height of each type. PC3 and click the line. As you can see, boom. So it's all done. You click escape and escape again. Double. Okay. So now we got all the quantity of the pie cap, included with concrete and formwork. We just do one, we will get two different quantity of it. First is concrete, second one is formwork. I will show you just a second. So you have to double check, make sure we have included all the pie cap that we need. So now all included. So let me open the Excel a little bit bigger. Okay, and you can see this one, I need to show you something. That's why I'm gonna open is something like, yeah, full of it. As you can see, we got the quantity now. The quantity of concrete of pie cap is cubic meter, and the formwork is square meter. Let me remove this one. The gap, yeah, make sure it's closed so you guys easy to see. Let's have one. As you can see, so the cubic meter, we need the height of it multiplied by the area. So the tool is calculated for us already. All we need to do is just kind of one as I type him, multiply it. Yep, you can see I just put one right here in case we need some wastage, you know. You can turn it into like 5%, and you can see it turned into 0.2. But in here we just keep it as net first, and you just copy all of it, and then you subtotal it. You tap subtotal 9 for sum, and boom, you will get the quantity of the concrete of pie cap. They are 6.48 cubic meter. And what's special thing is that we do only one quantity that we get the formwork as well. As you can see, it said h or side of the formwork in square meter. As you can see, it's so useful and fast. We just do it by one time. We get the quantity of concrete and the quantity of the formwork, the size of formwork that we need. As you can see, they are total 30.99 square meter. So all you need to do is just like this, equal to this amount, and then you put number 1 for multiply it for wastage, just in case you need it later on, and multiply by 1 as our format. As you can see, boom, we are done. First we got the quantity of the concrete of pie cap. Second, we got the quantity of formwork of pie cap. As you can see, it's really simple and fast. Now I need to double check it, make sure everything is on point. So you select all of it, and you click QS Auto Pro, and then you select Fire Team in AutoCAD. as you can see, zoom in to the highlight one. Okay, as you can see, so these are all the pie cap that we have count the quantity, both concrete and formwork, that we need to execute it at site, as you can see. So all is correct. So now all is clear, the quantity is right, and we done it like pretty fast, yeah, something like that. So for the rebar, we will looking into it later on. So now we just focus on the concrete and formwork first, and then after all the concrete and formwork of all the element finish, we will go into the rebar just after that, because the rebar there will be a lot of to talk about. I have prepared everything, so yeah. So for today we are going to finish our lesson by this one. So thank you for watching. See you guys for the next video.